Hello YouTube viewers. If you like this video, be sure and click the subscribe button, thumbs up, leave a comment. I'll get back to you. I try to answer all my comments because I really don't seem to get that many for some reason. But I did get one question the other day, and they asked me if I had a tearaway view of the roof that I was putting on the core shelter. And actually, I didn't, but I made one for him. This is how a core shelter works. As much dense material as you can put between you and the radiation source, the better off you are. So what a core shelter is, you make a nice set of strong walls, put a nice load-bearing, let's see if I can get a flashlight in there for you. A nice load-bearing system of support braces. See that? That's all solid 2x4s. Going horizontal, on edge, all the way across under this weight, and put into this frame, and they rest on the wall. Then I got 4 inches of concrete. I'm putting in 4 inches of wood. Then I have another 4 inches of concrete. Then I have an inch of wood. Then I have 4 inches of concrete up here on the roof. That'll be a total of 12 inches of concrete and 8 inches of pine. So I think that's pretty good. But I'm also thinking about turning these brick up on the side. But I just have them here for the video, so where if I turn the brick up on the side, it'd be almost 8 inches of concrete, then 4 inches of wood, then 4 inches of concrete, then 4 inches of wood. So, and then 4 inches of concrete on the roof would be a total of 16 inches of concrete, which is pretty badass. And you can see I did a little more painting in here the other night. Let me step back over here. You can see I painted this 2x4 structure here, and started painting over here to better reflect the light, make it brighter and look more homey in here. And over there is all the white paint I put on yesterday. Trying to figure out how I'm going to get this painted right up here. I might have to actually get up there with a roller and a little edge brush and get that. So this is a core shelter, and I'm telling you, I don't care where you live, you can build one. Anything is better than nothing. This lumber provides 12 inches of lumber is pretty light. You can just build you a 2x4 frame, solid, just like this piece right here for walls. That'll give you a 4-inch thick wall, and you can just stack multiple layers of pine boards on top of it. And if you move, you just take your drill, take it apart, and take it with you. Still got a lot of painting to do. Still have a lot of surface bonding to do. I got a lot of framing to do. I just got a lot to do. But today I'm going to work on trying to fill this area in with 2x4s and start stacking cap block and start laying out my plans for my exterior wall right here, which is going to be 8x16 cap block. It's just easier to put another wall here, put extra shielding. These walls here are 8 inches thick, solid cap block with surface bond cement. Here's a view from the other side of the core shelter. As you can see, it's just multiple layers of dense material, which could be trash bags full of dirt that you dig up out of your yard and stuck down in a cardboard box and stacked on top of the earth, or the earth stacked on top of the shelter, which I actually am thinking about. I have some dairy milk crates. I'm actually considering lining those with lawn and leaf bags and then filling them full of dirt for about 18 inches of dirt and then actually stacking them on the top of this refuge rather than have the concrete cap block. But I don't know. I mean, I don't really have, I got a paycheck today, but you know what? We spent it on Black Friday, and I got $126.50, which I'm getting ready to go give to the bank to pay on my escrow for some late fees that we had when we were behind on the house. But I do got a way to go get some more 2x4s and some lumber. They don't have to be whole 2x4s. They can be bits and pieces like this here, and you can just put them together like a puzzle in there and make it all work. Or I could even take the cap blocks. I could do what 2x4 I got, and I could take cap block and just fill the rest of this area in here with these 4 by 8 by 16 cap block and fill this area in. I could fill it full of dirt. I could put a piece of heavy plastic in here and staple it over the top of the 2x4s and then fill it full of dirt. There's just really a lot of stuff that Waylon can do that doesn't cost much of nothing. But things are getting weird, and Russia's running drill exercises, telling their people to find a shelter that they can get to in an emergency that's close to their house, and a lot of crazy shit going on. But this is a look at how the core shelter roof in my shelter is designed. You can design yours however you want, but you better get started. The cinder blocks for these walls you can get them for about $1.30 a piece. This little refuge is nothing but 5 by 5 foot. You only need something that you can stay in for a week at the most. So a 5-gallon bucket would be sufficient for a toilet for 2 to 4 people. And some toilet paper and some food, and maybe for a week a case of bottled water. And then when you come out of the refuge, you have your supplies and stuff that is out in the shelter, stuff like clothes and jackets and wool socks and gloves and lanterns and flashlights and batteries, and your food supply and fuses and vitamins and antibiotics and fishing tackle and backpacks just full of various stuff, and candles and hundreds of lighters and matches and all kind of crazy stuff that you can store in the shelter. Just the shelter is basically designed to keep anything in the shelter from burning, and the refuge is designed to keep you from cooking from high intensity radioactive gamma rays. All right, well, this is Waylon letting you have a look at the core shelter and the progress, and just basically an update of what I got going on. All right, we'll check to you later. Bye.